Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. Episode 45? 46, I think? Last time, when we left off, we finished up getting the upgrade for our sonic emitter, so we can now use the sonic emitter to get rid of force fields. We were just doing kind of the general sync cleanup quests as we were going along here. Now we're gonna go back to influencing people to get the last of the Sync's AIs here. Yeah, I hope everybody had a great day. Mine was pretty okay. Worked. Ooh, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Sons of bitches, get away from me. What was I saying? My day was pretty fine. Work was whatever. I did try recording this on the weekend. Unfortunately, there was no upload, and I apologize for that to the people that maybe were looking forward to this. I just didn't end up doing an upload because I was recording and game crashed. Didn't really work out, so here we are. But we're back now. And we're gonna play, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna hopefully not get disconnected. Kind of had a weird, not really too weird. I've had this friend group that I met on a game that I no longer play, and they're like cool people. Like I have no issues with them. I want to make that clear. But I basically removed myself from the group chats and stuff of that group. Not because why the fuck is that? I guess it's because his name is so long. Again, not that I don't like them or anything. Like, I don't want that to be construed as the reason that I stopped talking to these people. But, like, I don't play any of those games anymore, right? So, like, I'm in a chat that, like, I don't participate in. And it's weird. It's weird for me. It's probably weird for them. It's like, oh, yeah, this guy we don't really play with. He's just kind of there. And I take, like, no personal ilk to it. Obviously, like, I tried to get back into the games we used to play, and I just can't. It's not for me. It's not a game that I'm interested in anymore. I'm still in danger. What the hell? So, drink a gin, now then you do it right. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Leave me alone. Give me this. Give me this. That's not for you anymore. Nope, you're gonna die. Die. Nope. Die. Thank you. You too. Come here. Good lord. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I just don't talk to these people anymore. And it was kind of awkward. I left last night. I left the group chats, and I was like, yeah, you know what? It's time for me to move on. I don't really interact with these groups that much, and I always feel bad when I see them like being active and talking, because I'm like, you know, I know they're disappointed. They're disappointed that I'm not actively partaking. And I know I shouldn't feel guilty about like not actively partaking, because like I'm my own person. I can do whatever I want. But like, again, I had a lot of fun playing with them, and you know, that's life. You stop playing games, you stop talking to people. It happens. It happens. I tried. I did my best to try and like be active in there, and I just couldn't. Just wasn't for me. You know. What can you do? But it's kind of awkward because I immediately got messaged by kind of the owner, and I was like, oh fuck. It's like, I don't really want to, like, I feel like I don't need to talk about it. I feel like it was pretty obvious that, like, sooner or later, like, I'm pretty much not in the group already. I don't really want to talk about it. But I don't know. Maybe I could have handled it differently, better. Alright. door to door. Oh, smart lights, cool. Oh. Oh, coming down from my high, goddamn. Still the upgrades in the sink. I think we should be done with the sink soon, I imagine. I don't know how many more, like, upgrades we need to get. I'm hoping we're gonna be done with the sink soon. I need to clear my inventory. I need to go sell a bunch of shit. See if I can't buy me some weapon repair kits or something. Ow! Ow! Man! Fuck off. Leave me alone. Drink a gin. Stop. Stop. Go away. Leave me alone. Stop. Oh my god, man. Leave me alone. Go to sink. I'm free. Motherfucker. Okay. Mentat Chow. Resla Royal. Auxiliary recharger clip. Prismatic lens.
Might I be of service?
Need to go. Any empty bottle converted to bottle of purified water. Cool.
Between you and me.
Shoot.
Greetings, citizen.
How can I illuminate?
Whoa, cool. Okay, I'm kind of sick of this already.
How can I illuminate you?
You require some addition.
Supply of energy cells, scrap electronics available once per day.
Oh, please, please!
Oh, you're back.
Alright. Yo.
Might I be of service, sir?
You... Yeah, we got the caps for it, why not? Oh, that costs so much.
Might I be of service?
Yeah, I'd like to buy some shit. I'm hoping I can make some of my money back here. 26 grand! What the fuck? Oh yeah, we're gonna make probably most of our money back, I imagine. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're back to being witch. Pretty fucking easy, am I right? Alright, there's a lot of weapons that I don't care to use. Like, goodbye Cyberdog. Goodbye X2 antenna. I need to start saving weight. For the time being. Thank you guys. Alright, well I don't think we need to do any more of these quests, right? No. Oh, field research, the jukebox stuff. Okay, well we'll do that, because I think we're pretty much done. That, I believe. Like, we've done most of them, I think, so like... I don't think I can go into the Forbidden Zone yet. Alright, let's go to the X8. X8 facility. God God damn it, why am I always so high, man? Why am I so addicted to chems? I'll be loving chems and shit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, what is field research that? God, blinded by my bling. Good God. Everything's a loading area. Dem's the rules. God damn it, I'm still fucking tweaking. Let's use the advanced layer. How do I... Oh! 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 I'm cornered! I got fucked really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, run it back. Be not afraid. Alright. We are smarter. We are better. Damn it, I picked up a whole bunch of bullshit when I did that. Okay. Go in. We take a fuck ton of drugs beforehand. Actually, before that, we save. Big brain strat here. Trust the process. Then we go to aid. Let me find our... I thought we had one. Soil and green. It's people! There we go, Stealth Boy. Psycho. Med-X. Check this shit out. Oh. Fuck. Reload faster. Stay away from me. See you later, Stinky. Keck. Alright. What do I need to go in here for? K9000 Fido. Dr. Richardson, we've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the Cyberdog experiment process, but, well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out with the most god-awful hissing and wall rattling. I feel like we read this before. I think we did. Release the unusual specimen. Okay, I think we could do sneak now with the lair. Now it should do a significant amount of damage.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
I need to get those on hotkeys, man. Gotta be smarter. Kinda awesome. I don't make the rules. I just white them. Don't think about what I just said, actually. Okay, there's one. There we go. Sick, awesome slow-mo.
I am lord of this institution, where once, long ago, I was a student here. Now, I am its omnipotent God Principal, as I soon will be lord of Big Mountain. Do-dee-do. Do you hear that? It is my trumpet of victory!
Alright, there's another one. Uno más. One more. Quiero Taco Bell. God, what I wouldn't do for a fucking Crunchwrap Supreme right now. Can't even eat it. No beef. No beef. Only soy. Soylent Green. Ow. Can you fuck off, dickhead? Go away. I can leave, finally.
Down at the end of the hall is ball storage for ducks who like balls. Like Richie Marcus.
Oh my god.
Richie likes balls.
Fuck you. Dickweed. I'm leaving. Fuck you guys. Get me out of here. Place is a shithole. Excuse me. I'm pretty confident I can run through this whole fucking thing now. Watch this shit.
Students, this is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal,
Watch this shit. You're about to see the fastest fucking run through this. World record speed run? Question mark? Don't care.
in the library. Be quiet here and fill with
Oh, leave me alone. Okay, remember how I said I was gonna do this without any trouble? I lied. More chems. I missed one. I didn't miss one. It's the other way. We're good. Get him away from the door. Loop through, close door. We're so good. Close door. Dogs can't open doors, fun fact. I actually don't know if that's true in this game. They can't. These dogs are so stupid. Because they're not dogs, that's why. Hit the chem magic. Open, open. We're good. Dodge. Open. They're not there.
especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Close. We're good.
This is a lawful use of deadly force. Please
Dodge.
direct complaint. Lights to your local law enforcement.
We're dodging.
authorities.
Goated. And we're out. Put me on the clock. Actually so easy. Done. Yeah, I'm just that good. What can I say? I gotta go get the stealth suit, fuck. DNA agent. DNA agent. Perfect. Your study of the abominations created in the Big Empty has granted you 10 plus bonus against Night Stalkers. Cool. Lord knows I hate him. Oh, oh, dodge, weave. We are just that good. Alright, I want to go get the stealth suit. Maybe buy some ammo too. Be a pretty good idea. Honeys, I'm home. Excuse me. Also, take that cyber dog. Can I make the Fido version now? Yeah, I can. Now we've got Fido. That shoots 44. Cool.
Might I be of service?
No, I don't want them repaired, actually. I need
Might I be of service?
to buy some stuff, because you've got... Can I put that on Fido? About to find out. Let's hope I can. If I can, I'm gonna be fucking angry. What the fuck? Can I de-upgrade him? No. He's just
Might I
Fido
be
now.
of service?
Okay, well I want to have one of each. Can I buy one from you? No? God damn it. This sucks. And you've got like no ammo. You don't even sell me fucking 357s. You suck, dude. At least Fido looks cool. Alright, we're gonna put him away. Oh man. Why do you always gotta sound so sad? Oh, that's unfortunate. Here I was hoping to have some cool...
Might I be of service?
Alright, good enough. Get me out of here. What are we doing now? What's our mission? We got the self suit, right? I grabbed that? Yeah, I did. Oh, this is gone. This does not exist anymore. They beat that shit to hell. Well, we're running the stealth
Will you love
suit.
me if I help you hide?
Oh. I forgot, this is the AI goon suit. Goon suit, jerk me off.
We're okay on Stimpaks.
Thank you, ma'am.
We're okay on medics, until we have to numb the pain.
Amen, darling.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Okay, you're getting a little too chatty. Pipe down a little bit.
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us, but we won't let them find us. Too bad. We were spotted by robots. If you go back to the terminal to restart the test, I won't mess up again. This should be easy, as long as I don't screw up again.
Alright, slow and steady wins the race. Can you go the other way? Thank you. God damn, you're slow, man. I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to go right now.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors online.
X-13 breached? No. Even that stealth suit won't hide you from my robo-scorpion army. Sting the intruder, my pets. Sting them until they are robo-scorpion.
Need robot bugs. Need robot bugs. Ready, steady, fighting.
Where are you running to? Don't you run away from me. Where'd he go? Fuck, where'd he go?
Stop that! Oh, hit my robo-scorpion, will you?
Yeah, sit down, motherfucker. So is that just it? Do we just... Oh, yeah. Or I can complete all the X-13 tests. Well, let's keep doing that.
This is the advanced test. Watch out for laser tripwires. They'll ruin our day.
Well, I want to just take the same path, if I'm honest with you.
Bad guys dealt with.
I didn't realize I needed to be over at this door. Now we gotta wait a little longer. Take your time, buddy. It's been a while since we saved. Let's just hit this. Make me feel a little safer. Go on. Go on. Come on. That is a living robo-scorpion. Oh. Don't hit that.
Starting combat. Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.2. Oral subnet online.
That was easy. Am I right? The stealthiest guy around.
This is the expert stealth test. If you thought the lasers were bad, wait till you see the proximity mines.
I believe there is a Robo-Scorpion on the other side of this. Yep.
Ready, steady, fighty.
But technically we're not caught yet.
Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that...
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.3. Torso fitment synced to user's physiology.
That should be it, right? I think there's only 3.
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
Alright, we got this.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.4. Impulse accelerator online.
Cool. Now that we're all maxed out, we can start finishing the DLC. It's been a fun ride.
I see you. Now I end you. Stop that, you damn it!
Ow, mother, little bastard. You little bastard. Oh, fuck me.
You're
Okay,
no
I'm gonna
match
be
for
honest,
science.
we're not dealing with you guys, I'm sorry. Not in the mood.
Robo-Scorpion, attack!
Sick of these goddamn robots and this motherfucking...
Our lobotomite, 3. Dr. Mobius, my minion, 0. Sting them in the name of all. Oh, that is Mobius. You think that all stealth suit will keep you hidden from me? Think again.
God damn it! Oh my god!
Robo-Scorpion, attack!
Oh, jump! You moron!
There is no standing on the green pipes. If you are standing on the green pipes, please get off them at once.
Why does everything want to kill me? I fucking hate this DLC. This is as bad as Dead Money, honestly. I think it just sucks on very hard, if I'm honest. I think that's why this DLC is as rough as it is it's just on very hard. Basically, this entire game's not fun on very hard, but I'm a masochist. I like it. I'm not actually a masochist, but I do enjoy very hard on Bethesda games for some reason. I think it's a lot of fun to challenge myself like this. I leveled up, mind you. I'm kind of waiting just to get somewhere safe where I can fucking use it. I don't really notice the speed difference, if I'm honest.
Did you retrieve the technologies?
Covered all the technological information.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
Do these technologies have the information you need?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Do you even know what these technologies do?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit. I'll figure it out.
Alright, look, the antenna focuses brainwave patterns, right?
Yes, that's what I believe I said.
And the suit's cardiac regulator and the sonic frequency is a spinal vibrator?
I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves.
Yes.
I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointers very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
Don't these items seem more, biologically focused than that, though?
Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
Thanks, dickhead. Let's go repair my, Joshua Graham armor here.
Might I be of service?
Get my equipment repaired. Just fucking do them
I
all.
made out with the sink?
You require some additional...
Would you
Physical
pay
exam.
attention to me?
Heal me up. Thank you.
You require some...
I get a, implant. Plus 10 Cazador damage. Increased speed while crouched. Drinking radiation removed. Bonus HP AP from food. I mean, the Cazadors, I'm gonna get the speed. Oh my god. Look at how quick we are. That's crazy.
Bye-bye.
You require some additional...
Actually, I don't need anything right now. Well, before we do that, actually, let's save. Remember, only you can prevent lost save data. So make sure to save frequently. Otherwise, you'll crash the game like I do all the time. Finally, fuck. I was wondering when this shit was gonna pop.
Eureka!
Excuse me.
Attention visitors! Please put on your goggles and take your rad-X now. The X-42 giant robo-scorpion is alive! Awaken, my pet! Initiate your search! You'll never disable me from the monsters around the room! That is Mobius! X-42, attack! In the name of Mobius! Oh, how cute! They're engaging the X-42 giant robo-scorpion! Let's see the shrapnel fly!
Yeah, this isn't going too bad.
Attack in the name of Mobius! You can't avoid the deadly laser sting of Dr. Mobius! This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to
Alright, well, it's done. Kinda easy, to be honest. Oh, get up here. What do we need to be this guy? I'm seeing a lot of the lair rifles, and it's making me curious. I don't know if it's ever stated. There probably is, and I just missed it. Is the lair a big MT? Find samples in the biological research station. Okay, so we still have, like, some stuff to do. Is the lair a big MT creation by the scientists? Because, like, Elijah's is obviously listed as, like, Elijah's version. But it's not Elijah's? If I'm finding, like, regular layers here, which makes me think that it was a weapon designed here? I don't know. Okay, well, that didn't work. Just hitting buttons, honestly. Alright, well. Who needs them? I will admit, Elijah's advanced layer is going pretty hard. Oh, it's not actually the quest I want to do right now. Let's finish Old World Blues. Well, well, well.
Huh? Yo! Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Oh, thank you.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty.
Smarties
I have all
reference?
sorts
Canadian
of amazingly
reference?
science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why'd you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. The anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Exactly. I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
Alright, well, I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Okay. Give me that. Yoink. Brain pack.
I'm running out of floor space for my calculator.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Alright, why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course you're responsible. You're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
But you're the source of most of those glands. Unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to get back into my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
But what about the good things? What about a cool breeze on your cheek? The smell of food? Love?
Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat. Oozing hormones.
Isn't it just as true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So we're at an impasse. You can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed. Quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So what do you say, Brain? Join me for some more wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Why? They promised to put us back together once they did what they wanted.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You're part of me. I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
If the think tank won't hold up their bargain, we'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I
Spirit.
suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesized after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
Any tactics I could use to attack the think tank?
That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception. And they have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial beams, and a rather nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance.
Ouch.
If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better. Or let you brag to other humans about your primal violentness.
Alright, what was the plan you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one. Spent days studying its purpose before my memory circuit kicked in. Felt quiet silly.
Anything I could do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
Well, I'd like to make the effort.
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery. Love, masturbation, the usual.
Amen.
Much like your brain, I am certain there is something you can spark within each of them. Memories, hormones. A wise man once said, "The eyes do more than see. Make them see, if you can. Or, if not, you can always make them succumb to fear." It certainly worked for me. For a time. Then you came along, and bravery and/or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
Scare them? How?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting. And if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though, or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all, not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
Can I have a mentat?
Why, of course you can. I am well versed in the science of sharing. Well, when not chemmed out of my sphere.
Thank you. I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Can you tell me about your robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Just curious about some things. You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Wait, sounds like you built the Robo-Scorpions issued threats to keep the think tank occupied.
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, science? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do.
Everything you've told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You reprogrammed their names as part of a recursion loop? What, so, what, to trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
Why did you trap them?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan Bs in case the A's fail.
Klein, Mobius, O's, a circle, 8's in infinity symbol. They're all loops, I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional.
Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros? Ouroboros?
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything
I don't remember how
do.
he pronounced that. If you lobotomize the think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
But there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
The bullet that went into my brain, Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have Mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
Klein said they had the idea to get the 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
But the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
What is the purpose of the technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
Was there any other data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
I was curious about some other things. That's it, alright, well, it's time for me to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
What equations? I don't see anything. Oh. I think that's supposed to be it. Oh, at least we're hopefully done with all the fucking scorpions. Good lord. Oh, we're not gonna run out of mentats anytime soon. Not that I really need them, I already have a really high intelligence. I'm pretty sure intelligence is at 10 and has been for a while. So. They're a little redundant, but oh well. Oh, it's a big ass robo brain. Good God. Oh, it was nice meeting you, Mobius. Get me out of here. Oh, let's make sure we save here. We've come so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I have to fight you guys? Alright, good. I would like to finish field research first. If I can. It's a little higher on my list right now. What the heck is over here? What the frick is over here? What the frick is this? Place I can't get into, I guess. Unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Easy, dude. Put my name on the leaderboard, and that's how easy that was. Can I get an amen, brother? Hoorah. Okay, so there's one over this way, and there's one over that way. Let's start by going up this way. It is over that, so we have to get up there and cross that tower. How do we get up there? Right here. Oh, dodge and weave. Oh, leave it alone. Oh. It's probably gonna be easier to just kill the spore plants. Oh, I didn't want to go to the think tank. I wanted to go to the sink. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just go up to the sink from here. We can put our heart and spine back in.
3 angry death claws make for a lot of reconstructive surgery.
Amen. Here, buddy. Oh.
What's that?
Talk to you later? Because I don't think I need... What do I need to do with you?
You got some plans for me. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that was it.
What's that?
Yay! And now we can wrap it up with the old world blues.
You require some addition.
Swap body parts. Put my heart back in a chest. You are less resistant to poison, 50%, and robots are somewhat confused by you. 25% less likely to score a critical hit now. But on the bright side, healthy items chems are twice as effective. Cool. Yeah, give me my heart back.
You require some additional.
And throw my spine back in there. Your torso can now be crippled again, but your strength and damage threshold bonuses have been doubled. +2. Score.
A most rapturous good morrow on your return to your domicile, sir. I trust.
Dr. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. I'm gonna kill him.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
I found my brain now. Or I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now?
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Colleagues!
Oh, I don't actually want to kill you guys. Whoops. Reload. I wanted to talk things out. Hey.
The The lobotomite.
About my brain. I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Mobius and I talked it over, reached an understanding.
You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all!
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense! Confer, colleagues? Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intercept. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dalla?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Dalla, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, this lobotomite, it's a great sounding board. You respect ideology, right? This one's, well, it's got good ideas.
Silence, Dr. O. This is a think tank decision. Save your objections until after I have decided our course of action.
You know what, Klein? Stick a straw in your tank and suck yourself. Long and deep. And my name is Zero. Yeah, a big, fat zero with a slash through it.
The slash as a designator of... Why, that is brilliant. But how did you...
The lobotomite taught me that. Taught me a name is more than, that I should take pride in things like names. And... You know what? Forget it, Klein. I hate you. And your theory of brain-gill beam oscillation? The Chinese had it first, you copycat.
How dare you? Brainial beam oscillation was solely my discovery. I expressly told you that and deleted all evidence to the contrary. It's 2-8. Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery. A noble speech, but there is no room in my vocabulators for friend and lobotomite in the same sentence. The very concept, revolting. Perhaps you are irradiated with camaraderie radiation. We have chems for that. We can save you from your emotional addiction.
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us. Regarding even animals and pets as nothing more than avenues to promote science. There is good here. Instead of ending its life on the table, we should prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous chorus. If there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to me. It's ridiculous putting j and zm together like that. Nonsense! I count as 5, like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
Sounds to me like your math is wrong and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
It's not a democracy, it's a research facility, and over half your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against me?
Facts and logic don't care about your feelings, you stupid fucking brain jar. I do, here's the deal. I'm not going to surrender, you are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
You can still do that, here, quietly, for me.
For you? And for science? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Thank you. See how easy that was? Can I put my brain back in? Hey.
Thank you for what you have. Yes.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sink Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials, until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other sink personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Are you kidding me? My game just crashed as we finished that. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. We almost got to 2 hours with this episode. Next time, we're going to get into Dead Money. Or not Dead Money, sorry. Lonesome Road. Sorry that it crashed like this. That was very anticlimactic. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.